Alright guys, so like I said, I pulled the tape off of there right away. That looks better than the way the factory had it. The rest of these doors, guys, for the 70 Wildcat is really nice. Normally I have to do patch panels in this area sometime, but this door is going to be just fine. So, and then that side there, I think they should have had seam seal. If I would have been paying attention, I'd have put a little bit more right there. But when I put the weather stripping or this seal in there, I might correct that and just go on to seam seal that up. But they didn't have the seam seal, and rain shouldn't really be in there. And you know, I'm not really going to be driving this car too much in the rain, but I will tell you guys, I will drive this car in the rain. I'm not going to be scared to get caught in the shore and get caught out in the convertible. It will be out. The wife will be driving it, or me. I'm not one of those guys that worry about all of that. That's why I try to take care of everything now, where I'm not worried about the rain. Like I say, it's all been port 15 in there. It's looking really nice, guys. So, all right, so guys, these tubes here, they only come with 2 of these with every one of your seam sealers, right? So I normally take them off and I clean up all around in here. I'll show you that in a minute too. But I like to take these off. And yes, I'm cheap in some ways, but other ways I spend money, guys. So I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna throw that in there. And then I'm gonna just take an ice pick here. And why it's not working today is only your guess. All right. So I take an ice pick and then I pour these out right away, guys. All right. So then I throw them in. See, this was hardening up already. That's why that was hard to come out. That's hardening up. So you want to get this in the what this is here, this is lacquer thinner. So you want to get them out and in the lacquer thinner. It's like a 77-degree day in here today, guys. Now, you see that other one was gold. This one been sitting in there for about 3 days. So don't hurt them. But then I come in after these sit around. Now, I like after sitting in there before I get done tonight, I come through and I just kind of pick through this just a little bit, and just to make sure all of this is getting took out of here, guys. So it just saves me, because they sell packs of these, guys, but why should I spend money on that when I can just come through and pick these out like I do, guys. So, and even before they sit in there, like right now, especially by me knowing this one has been drying up, I'm gonna come in, guys, and I'm gonna just, this stuff was really hardening up really quick. So I'm gonna come in and just break this loose just a little bit on both sides. Wasn't paying attention, might have left this in there a little bit too long. When I'm filming, it just seemed like mine be other ways trying to stop the camera and everything. But I'm gonna just pick through this just a little bit. Then I'm gonna just throw it back in that lacquer thinner And I'm going to get these really cleaned out. Alright, so then I'm going to come in and I'm going to just take and blow this on out. Look like almost everything blew out of there. Just a few spots, but just leave them sitting in there a couple of days, guys. And just save yourself a little money. So I normally don't work over my work area like this, but just because I'm filming, I'm going to just come in here and work over this door. I'm telling you, I never really like doing that. This is just lacquer thinner, so it's not going to hurt nothing. But I'm going to come in there just with one of my brushes for cleaning their guns. And I'm gonna clean that tube out. Tube is nice and clean. Alright, so then I'm gonna take one of my can openers here, and I'm gonna just dig in here, and I'm gonna actually just clean this seam sealer tube out here. Get some of that out of there. So when I go to stick this back in, and this just pushes in here, guys. You open it up, it just pushes into place, snaps into place there. So then when I come in here now, dip that in the lacquer thinner, then I'm gonna just come in and clean this off. Then I look in here, and you could tell which side had the black and what side had the clear. So I'm gonna stick that back in the same way, tighten this down. So I don't want to mess up a brand new pad. So I put a pad that I had already used on here. I'm going to show you the difference right here with using this concrete prep and without using it. Alright, so this is clean with the concrete prep. Now I'm going to come over here, no concrete prep on here. so now if you look, it's taking it off of there, but not like this. Alright, now in this little spot right here, I'm going to put this on here. Watch, it's just going to take it off quicker, guys. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but it's taking it off of there a lot quicker. Right up in here. Taking it off a lot quicker, guys. This spot where I've used the concrete truck the whole time, it just cleaned it up a lot better, guys. Alright, so then I can come in here with my die grinder and really get in here. These little pits. Alright, so that's pretty much clean and treated now, guys. I can get that a little better. The best way to do that is, if you got the money, is to have your car dipped. But I don't have that type of cash, guys. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna spray this down with the wax and grease remover. And if this don't work that well, which it normally do, it's just so expensive that I don't like using it for the underneath parts. That's when I use the that's when I use the brake cleaner. Because I can reuse the brake cleaner. This stuff you can't reuse. So I'm going to come in here now with this wax and grease remover. Because I got a lot of tire glue on here, so I really want this to be cleaned up. So all the big stuff I am going to try to get off, and I just grab whatever's close to me, guys. Right now it's this big screwdriver, but I just want to come in and like degreasing all of this now, because I am going to be scuffing this whole door, because all of this is going to be painted when I jam this black for the 70 Wildcat convertible. I'm painting all in here, so you won't see none of the gold. gonna be all black in here, guys. And sometimes, guys, I like to leave the, like, it's runs right here, but I probably will take them out. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna just scuff this. But if I was sanding it down, but sometimes I like just leaving the original runs and stuff in here because that's just the way the factory had it, guys. I don't want to take this off, so I'm gonna degrease around here too. And I'm gonna just tape off in there. Alright, so all I'm doing, guys, is just doing a really good tape job on here. I'm gonna take my razor blade and cut around the edge. It's just gonna be a little bit more professional look, guys. Alright, so now with everything cleaned off, I just want to spray just a little water. But this new, the way they got this new scuff stuff, I can tell it works a lot better than the older stuff, so. We'll just mix that in there. I'm gonna just come in and cut this whole kind of down. Now I could remove these clips, but I'm not. And the better you scuff, guys, the better your job is gonna turn out. You want to watch your hand around these areas because you can cut yourself, so you got to be careful on how you scuffing and when you're working. You got to be mindful. Don't just go in all recklessly. You got to take your time. Get down in these areas, these deep areas. You really want to get in there because you really want that paint. You want that paint to stick and not pull away in these rounded and curved areas. So you want to get in here and really scuff around your edges. Really, really good, guys. It makes all the difference in the world. You see, you want to watch yourself on the inside of places, and that's why a lot of times, guys, I deburr, you know, any high spots that I have, like old well burrs or whatever. I really like to take them down before I start sanding, because I'm telling you, back when I first started off, be so many times I get a little cut on my finger because I didn't deburr the panel first. So I always like to deburr the panel, guys. So I'm gonna fold this over, get down in this lip. Get down in there. I want the paint to stick everywhere. I don't want to do all this work for nothing, guys. All this scuffing, and if I'm going to paint in here, I most definitely do not want this paint coming off later on. I had a problem, guys, with the video editor. They done switch video editors on me. So I'm glad I had a few videos waiting to premiere on both channels, All Things Buick and All Things Classic. So that'll give me some time over the next couple of weekends. You know, I might hit a car show tomorrow, and I know I'm going down to Barrington next week for a car show there, the Marquardt Buick show. So I really wanna, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to mess with the editor. All right. So I always like to wipe my panels down after I spray them, just so it's no residue from that scuff stuff left on here. So I always like to wipe my panels down and the stuff that I scuffed already. Then I come in one more time, spray this down. Now I'm gonna come in and get this other side here. Alright guys, so the 70 Wildcat door, I like to jam them out. So now I'm gonna wrap this door up, and I'm gonna take it up to the vault, and then she'll be ready, just ready for paint when that time comes. But the door be jammed out already, guys. And yeah, I painted the whole door here, just seal everything off. Like I said, I went on the inside and pour 15 everything, so the door is nice sealed off both sides. Get caught out in the rain, I ain't gonna be worried about nothing, guys, because I got both sides coated. No rust on the inside, no rust on the outside. So I'm gonna put this door, wrap it up, and just be sitting up there ready for paint. It's already body worked on the other side. Then I'm gonna get started on this one here, and do this one the same way, guys. So she's nice and ready now. All right.